design tutorial. Warehouse. Edges and faces. Home improvements.
Hello and welcome. I'm No542 and this is the SketchUp tutorial. Okay, so this time we'll be exploring the warehouse. There's a couple of different things you can do with that, and mainly it is you can get 3D models that other people have created, which is pretty cool. So if you go on here, click on the 3D warehouse here. We've got Steve still. It's a fresh start. Click in here. You just type lamp, enter. Now what this does is it goes to the 3D warehouse, which is part of SketchUp, and then we'll search for all the things that have returned with that name. These can be designed by different people, different studios, whatever, and they're usually free to use in your game, or not your game, your 3D design thing. So like you can just click on this. Look at that, a nice, really cool lamp, which is really cool. There's the modeler there, and then you can just download and load this directly in. Ting! And we have a thing here now. We have a lamp right here in the middle that we can do whatever with. Now that's really cool. It's good for, well, anything really. I mean, if you can't be asked to make something and you can find it in there, then you might as well use it. It's got the bulb in there, which I think means that it would actually emit light if it was in a different program, like if it was in 3ds Max or something like that, and you was using this as an actual object. I think that would mean that it would actually emit light from this object if you was to render it as a scene, which is pretty cool. Going back to the 3D warehouse, what you could do is you can go to Window at the top, and then Components. Now mine loaded up on the other screen, but yeah, that's where it is. So you can type in here, type in like car, maybe. We'll see if car comes up with anything. It might do. I can imagine it would. Yeah, look at that. You can get a 2015 Challenger. How cool is that? And then you can look through like other models you might like. You can full screen it. And then, you know, it's just pretty much a web browser. On Windows 10 now, guys. How does it look? Well, you probably can't even really tell here, but I think it's actually quite nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's really, it's clean. It's clean. It's quite nice. The start bar and things like that are pretty cool. Look at this. It's an antique slot machine. How cool is that? Oh my god! Look at that. That's so cool. Yeah. Anyway. These kind of things you might not be able to print because it's just textured boxes, pretty much. He says, I'm not really sure if it is or not. I think it is just a textured box though. So I wouldn't recommend using this because it would just come out as a big box and you'd have to print out the texture and stick it on or paint it on. No. Oh, that's nice. Alexander on a Lamborghini. What if I could like get a full-size Lamborghini and print it out and then stick it all together? What's my favourite? Oh, they are nice. Okay, this one. Back slatted engine cover. Oh, that's nice. Okay, anyway. Oh god, I've completely got off topic now. But yeah, this is pretty cool. You can look through the warehouse. You can find different things that you can just. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, whatever. I just accidentally downloaded that, but oh, look at that! They've even got the lettering on it, like really nice. Exhaust, not so much, but you know, damn. That's so cool. Wing mirrors are very square, actually. Stick out a bit too much, I think, for a Lamborghini. Okay, I'm just going to skip a lot of the stuff that I just said. I was just going on about Lamborghinis and stuff. I just kind of went off on a mad one. So yeah, I'll go on to the next bit. The next bit is edges and faces. Okay, so edges and faces. You're gonna have to excuse me as well if I'm a little bit bunged up today. I took my hay fever meds and stuff, but it just doesn't really worked. It's really annoying. And these come across as objects as well, so you can just delete the whole thing. Just like Steve here, or whatever his name was. Okay guys, so basically, edges and faces. Well, edges contain faces. Basically, if you draw a face, if you draw a minimum of 3 edges on here, you get a face. So like, say you used to draw like a big triangle like this. That's a face. This is the face. These are the 3 edges, and then you can just extrude that up or down, whichever way you prefer, and also create more faces onto that. So that's the second face on there. So you can actually just pull that back down to make a Triforce thing by accident. Wow, that's amazing, right? I didn't even consciously do that. Cue the Illuminati music. Edges are always straight. Curved lines, arcs, and even circles are just made up of a load of straight lines, basically. So there is no curved lines on this game, not this game, on this software. It's all straight lines but put together. So you can see here that there's a straight line from there and there, straight line from there and there, there and there, there and there. So you'll never get a perfect curve on here or anything like that, but it will look perfect from the way you do it. So it's not like if you do something, it's not going to come out correctly because it does it from the straight parts anyway. So your parts are okay. It's just very strange how they do it. So yeah, any parts on here you can connect up, you can extrude up, and you can miss out a little bit like that. See, I don't even know what that is, but you know, just messing around with objects. This is a face. This is an edge with loads of different edges on. This is another edge with a suspected curve. When you look at it from the side, it looks like a curve this way, doesn't it? But there is a line here, a line here, a line here, and that's what makes up the full thing. So there's no real... Oh my god, that is so cool. How did I make that? That's an amazing triangle, isn't it? I like it. There is no actual curves on here. It's just a flat face, flat face, flat face, flat face. So that's how they work. And on to my next bit, let's have a look at one of our old houses. My first house. Okay, this was the house that I think I built earlier in like my first or second tutorial. So basically, we've done quite a few things with this, and we can do a few more. If you select that face, this is a face because it's not an edge, basically. Right click it and then erase. It hollows it out, and now you have all the edges around side of this box, and you can see the inside as well. So it makes it a bit more like an actual house because you know that there's an inside to it now. So you can just click on here and then delete as well. You can use the delete button or also right click erase to delete stuff. This makes it a bit more like an actual house because you know you can actually see inside it now. You could put stuff inside it if you really wanted and things like that, which is pretty good. If you used to have a house, it wouldn't usually be this kind of square or whatever. It would usually have some other kind of things on it. So we will just add one extra bit, an extra detail at the back here. We'll use the line tool, and then we can just I don't know, what should we make? What should we put on? we'll put a window on this side, shall we? So you use the circle tool up here. This is the circle tool here. Don't know if I've ever used it before. And this will create what appears to be a perfect circle. Now with this perfect circle, you can right click, erase, and you can see inside. It doesn't matter that you didn't have the that you didn't extrude it, push pull it or whatever, but you can just go inside of it through that hole or through any bit of it really. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so it has directional zooming as well. So if you zoom in on the hole, you go through the hole. If you zoom in on the outside, you go to the outside. So there's the difference there. So you can zoom proper far in if you go into it. Yeah, so that's pretty cool in itself. Now for me, I probably wouldn't do a thing like this without putting some kind of frame around it. So if we was to do this, out there, you'd want to do that around it, and then you can just kind of like push or pull. Oh, that's kind of cool actually. But no, we'll do it outside. We'll do it outside. So yeah, now there's a kind of indent out on the wall, which allows you to, which gives it a kind of, not just a flat face kind of thing. There's another face in front of it. Which would have like maybe, I don't know, like a little windowsill underneath it, like here. If we did that, then we could pull this out. I'll put this wall up. There we go. And then this little box down here would actually be like a plant pot, probably. And I mean, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. There's lots of different things you could do with it. You could. Oh, it's a bit difficult to do actually. There was a button to go inside bias offset select edges. Was it that one? Maybe. Okay, yeah, so I'm pressing too many buttons. I'm pressing too many buttons. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Alright, I need to get the selection tool and click on this. There we go. Okay, so that is what I'm missing. That is what I'm missing. So you could just like kind of drag it down. Like that. And that's good. Now you've got like a little flower pot outside the front of the window or whatever. So yeah, that is it for the house improvement. Maybe there'll be more in the future, I'm not fully sure yet. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think. Follow me on Twitter, that's @Nate442, and thanks for watching.